Hi, welcome to Stretch. Today we're going to work with a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can actually take a towel and make a strap out of it, or you can grab a belt. You can also use a stretchy band, scarf, anything that kind of holds its tension a little bit, and we'll try to really release. This is going to be a big release. These are going to be some big moves. It's going to like take our whole body apart. So let's start with breathing. So soft knees, head over tailbone, ear, shoulder, hip in alignment, and breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down, 2 more up and down, last time up and down. Now grab the strap. I want you to take it to tension. So wherever that is for you, you want to take it to tension. And we're just going to we're going to actually straighten our legs. You know, sometimes I like to have a little bend in them. We'll put that in later, but for now, keep them straight, forward facing, head over tailbone. Now it's easy to go in front of the strap with your head. So maybe move the strap a little from the center of your head forward so that you get that perfect alignment. And if this hurts your shoulders, don't pull so hard, right? Or don't use a strap at all. So we're starting here at 1 o'clock or at 12 o'clock, and we're just coming to 1 o'clock. So what I want you to feel when you're coming to 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock, depending on your position, is a pull out of the hip. That should feel like a pull out of the hip right there. And then bring it back to 12. And then take it back to that position again. Make sure both arms are reaching, not just one. So you're not just reaching with the outer arm or the inner arm. Now take it to what we would call 2 o'clock and hold it right there. And already we can feel the depth of this, right? So hold it right there. And it's really pulling down the lats and through the hips. And then bring it back to 12. All right. I hope you're exhaling on this. I should be saying that. So inhale, exhale to 1. Hold it there. Inhale, exhale to 2. Hold it there. Inhale, exhale to 3. So your arm should be coming right out of your shoulder if possible. Now here's where you might feel your arm going backwards. So bring it forward so you can keep feeling that stretch. It might wrap around your back a little bit. Extend those arms and hold it right there. Now we're going to breathe into this 4 times. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. 2 more. Last one. And I want you to sweep it back up. Now you're going to bend the knees and take it all the way over to 3 o'clock again. So we're going to feel a different, right? It's higher a little bit more, a little different location there. More in the lats, right? So hold that. Yeah. Now, what I want you to do is bend your elbows and then push it toward the wall. Now we get a little more engagement around those external obliques. Bring it in again and push it toward the wall. Nice. Bring it in again and push it toward the wall. Exhale every time. Now inhale and exhale it back to center. Let's do all of that in the other direction. Straighten your arms out, straighten your legs out. All right, let's go to 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock, depending on your side, and hold it right there. Inhale and exhale and bring it back. Now, let's go back to that position. Inhale, exhale, and then take it to the next increment, 2 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Okay, I was rotating forward a little bit, so I saw that happening. Stretch that arm out, stretch that arm out. Nice. Beautiful. And then bring it back in, back to 12. Now we're going to take all 3. Inhale, over 1. Exhale to position 2. Inhale and exhale, position 3. Straighten that arm out. And we're going to hold it there for 4 breaths. The arm is straight out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back up. All right, soften the knees. Then take it all the way out to that number 3 position again, or 9 o'clock. I'm going to call it. Now we're going to bring the arm in, bend, and push out. Oh, this is so releasing. Bend those elbows slightly and push out. And again, bend and push out. I feel so much opening here. Woo! And inhale and exhale and bring it back to center. Let's release those arms. Roll the shoulders back. We're not done with that, but I want to give you some release here 4 times. So 1 more, and then forward. And again, at any time, if this starts to bug you, just let go of whatever you're using. All right, so now we're back up here again, a little bit forward of the crown of our head. soft knees, and a rotation of the upper body. Again, long arms. You don't have to hyperextend them. That might hurt your shoulder, so they can be slightly soft. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to go right across from our shoulders, right out to this. It's like a halfway hold, right? So right out to this halfway hold and really reach. Nice. And then all the way to the ankle. So you're folding forward. Now from here, bend the elbow and push out. Bend the elbow and push out. Woo. Bend the elbow. I feel this everywhere. And push out. And you're going to take a big, wide arc up and back into the center. All right, let's take that to the other side. Rotating and hold it there briefly. Breathe into it. And then kind of that halfway hold position, reaching forward. Nice. Beautiful. Then all the way down. Beautiful. Halfway and push it out. Halfway and push it out. Halfway and push it out. And then take it out into an arc and bring it back to center. Nice job. So now we're going to bring the shoulders down to a bicep or a cactus position here, and then push it right up. Now I want us to feel this in our shoulders, and then we're going to take our shoulder blades into it. And I'd love 6 of these. So that's 3, 4, 5, and 6, holding it up there. Nice. And then forward fold just to halfway. Nice. And reach. And then take it all the way down right here. I want you to let your upper body go further than the strap will go. So just let it roll all the way down, cascading those vertebrae down to the mat. Nice. Now here, bend your knees, curl yourself up. Let's roll our shoulders back 4 times. And then forward. And then I'd like you to take your head over to one side, feel the extension of the neck, lift it up toward the ceiling, and then over to the other side. Okay, now we're going to create a flow out of this. So arms are back up again. We're going to take it over to about 2 o'clock, rotate it to halfway hold, lower it to ankle, bring it to center, and right back up. Good. Yay. Over, rotate. This is like our rainbow. And to center and bring it back up. We're going to do 3 more of these routines. So side, rotate, lower, center, and back up. Side bend, rotate, reach. When you rotate, make sure you reach lower and bring it back up. We have 2 more. Side bend, rotate, reach with that rotation, lower down, and bring it back to center, and bring it back up. And side, and rotate, and lower it down, and come to center, and bring it back up. Good. Last one, take that side bend, take that rotation, take it down, bring it to center, and take it back up. Reach, reach, reach. Don't let those arms start to collapse. Oh, side bend, rotate, lower it down, come back to center, and bring it back up. Bring your strap down, back of the hands together. Get that nice long reach. Beautiful. And lower that down. Open those legs wide. Come on over into a lateral lunge on one side. Push your glutes back. Lift up and over to the other side. Nice. So you can either loop your leg with your towel or create a loop with your strap. We're going to do some adductor abductors. These are really good for the strength of your hip. I do them as part of my physical therapy. Anthony is doing it part of hip replacement physical therapy. You might want to have something to hold on to, which is fine. Of course, I put it in here twisted because that's who I am. All right, let's hang on here. I'll untwist it. All right, so you're going to put it on the ankle or on the foot, depending. Probably on the foot is better. I really got this screwed up. She's a professional. Can you tell? I don't know. Some of you were here when the walls came tumbling down in the middle of my class. But I got it edited out, I think. All right, so I have it on the foot. I think that's the easier way. So I want you to take the other leg back. Kind of lift the heel off the floor, but you don't have to be on your toe. But I don't want you resting back there. And I think that's part of what I hope to clarify here. So if you need to hold on to something, you put your arm out. You're just going to take the leg out and in, just out and in, out and in. We're going to do this 8 times. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and again, hold on to something if you need to. 8, hold it here. Lift your body up through the center and bring it back. Now take it across. 1, not far. 2, good job. 3, 4, nice. This also supports the knee. 5, we like things that support the knee. 6, 7, and 8. 3 breaths. And bring it back to center. Now it's a diagonal. 1, good job. 2, nice. 3, so you're using your piriformis. 4, good job. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there for 3 breaths. And then we come back to center and then diagonal across. 2, 3. Now you might be feeling some tension in your hip. 4, but we're going to release that in a minute. 5, good. 6, 7, and hold it here for 3 breaths. And bring it back to center. Bring yourself into a squat position and come on down. You can release your strap at that point and put it on the other foot while you stretch that hip out. All right, nice big push in the back. Nice. And then curl yourself up. All right, take the other leg back a little bit. Again, we're not falling back on the heel. The other foot is doing all the work. Head over tailbone. Arm out if you need to. 1, 2, yes, we're keeping the foot forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold it up there for 3 breaths. And back to center, crossover. 1, 2, 3, keep pulling on it. 4, that's how it gets supported. 5, and we're kind of in a flex here. 6, not a hard flex, that's just the way the foot sits. 7, don't worry, we're going to get the other part lying down. And 8, hold it right there. 3 breaths. Back to center and diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, it passes that other foot because that other foot's in the back. 5. So it comes right back to parallel. 6, 7, right under the hip. And 8. 3 breaths. And then bring it back to center and cross diagonally. Now, if you've ever had therapy, you recognize these exercises. They're adductor, adductor. 6, 7, and hold it here for 3 breaths. And release. Okay, we're going to come down to the mat seated. So bring yourself down to the mat. You might take that out or you can leave it in because we are going to use it later. It's entirely up to you. And if you're using the towel, it's just back to the towel position. So we're doing this arrow. So I'd like this in your straddle. So one leg in and the other leg at your straddle. Sometimes we have it shoulder width, sometimes we have it straight up. Today, it's going to be in the straddle, okay? If that's comfortable for you. And then if you can bend this other leg, a lot of people can't bend one of their legs in. You want to just make sure you're on your sit bone. So even if you're out here, try to make it, if you have to extend the leg, try to extend it forward instead of out to an equal straddle, because I really want that tension there. Okay, right here. So we're going to bring it in front. We're not going to do anything with the lower body for now. I'm just going to go over to the opposite side of the leg that's extended. 2, 3, nice big oblique work. 4, 5, nice. 6, 7, and 8, and lower it down. Just lower it, take it as close as you can to the mat. Might be a hard to reach. Don't let this come off the floor at all, right? And then from that position, bring it up above your head and down. 2, 3, 4, there's a lot engaging here. 5, 6, 7, keep those arms on. 8, come back to the center, and then we're going over to the other side and looping that leg, and we're going to come back. That's why I don't have the other loop on it. So I want you to take one arm behind you, try to bend that arm as you come back. So this should be a lot right in the front hip, a little bit of the groin, some little bit of the hamstring. And then bring yourself up and then walk yourself forward on the strap. And bring your body down. Drop your shoulder blades here. Elbows on both sides of the leg. Don't force it into a flex. That'll kind of pull on your knee in a way that isn't comfortable. Also, if you're feeling a lot in your knee, put something under the knee, a pair of socks or the other foot, and that'll protect the knee from flattening out and having those tendons kind of scream a little bit. All right, so we're down here. That's what I'm going to do because it is, I feel it in my knee. Yeah. Beautiful. I want this to be a nice long stretch, so I'm not pulling you out of it very quickly. I like the tension. Now, keeping your hand on the strap, curl your body up, and then bring the leg up. Choke up on the, whatever you're using, on the strap, and hold it right there. Lower that down by letting it slide out. And then we're going to take this to the other side. Good job. Up first here. All right, remember it's a straddle, and whatever you can do with that inside leg is fine. All right, we're going to the other side. 1, this one needed it more. 2, 3, long arms. 4, unless you are hurting your shoulders. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it here, and then you're going to lower down. Wherever you can fold on this. Just hold it right there. All right, let's lift and lower. 1, 2, 3. I can't even believe how much of the body is engaged. 4. You should be looking down around the area of your knee. Always follow the exercise with your head. 7 and 8. Bring it all the way up, and we're going to lasso that leg and walk ourselves back into that hip stretch. Right here, bending with that arm. Now the position is behind your glutes, so you're not over to the hip. You're like very close behind your back. Nice. Inhale and exhale, bring yourself up. You're going to walk that forward. Now I need to put my knee out a little bit. Walk that forward and put something under my knee from overextending my shoe under it. All right, walk that forward. This is where we're going to let ourselves cascade downward. And then walk yourself up. You're going to bring it up and choke up on that strap. Take my shoe away now. Nice. Lower it down. Now you're going to stretch both legs out in front of you. I would like to have them flexed. I'd like your head over your tailbone. And we're back up into the opening over our head position. We're going to go to the side, take a rotation, and sweep past those legs if you can, and bring yourself up. And over and around, and bring yourself up. Over and around. If you need to bend your legs a little bit to keep on those sit bones, bring yourself up. That's okay. Over and around, and bring yourself up. Last time, over and around, and bring yourself up. Both sides, of course. And side turn over and around and bring yourself up. Lasso those feet. Come to the end of the strap and then walk your body forward. Bring yourself all the way down. Drop your shoulder blades. Get ready to curl yourself up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, curl yourself up, sliding up. Slip one leg out and yeah. And then come onto your side, keeping that other leg in the strap. You're going to bring it behind you for a quad stretch. So bring it up over your shoulder if you can. This is when I need my loop back in here. Bring it up over your shoulder if you can. Create another loop so it stops sliding. This time I'll try not to twist it. So you can hold it there while I fix this because it can't hurt to have extra quad stretching, right? It helps the hips so much. I know we call it a quad stretch, and it is using the quad to stretch, but the benefit is so much in the hip. I really appreciate quad stretches more and more. I used to think, oh, that's just something runners do. I was a runner, but I never saw it for much else. There we go. Now bring it up over your head. Yeah, like this. The knees should be side by side. The feet should be right behind the glute. Another one that I want to have for long. Point the bottom leg, and then I'll take that leg up into knee to the ceiling. You're still pulling the foot in. If this hurts your knee too much, then take your leg to tabletop. But if you don't have to bring it to tabletop, just bring it to the center here. Pull it to glute. Now we're going to take it down and up for 8, 2. So this is groin, 3, and hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now extend your leg. Choke up on it as you bring yourself onto your back. Flex the other foot slightly, not a lot. All right, let me get away from the background so I don't knock it down. All right, we're going to bring it down. This is our common behavior to bring it down, a common movement. If your shoulder blades are down, you separated everything in your bottom of your leg. So we're going to do the 10-second pull and then hold it for 20. So breathing as we give it all the effort that we can to get it separated. Nice. Now you're going to hold it for 30. Now, of course, you can explore micro movements, but what I really hope you do is like do a body check. Are my shoulder blades down? Am I on the back of my head? Is my chin parallel to my chest? Is my belly button to my spine? Have I opened up my hips enough in the back to implant my body onto this mat? Do I have my flexibility in my lumbar region? Is my other leg extended into a slight flex? So is everything parallel, not turned out? So those are just a few things about, and there we go, there's our 50 seconds. So slightly release and point that foot, and we're going to do that again, 10 seconds, bring it down. So you might get a little more, or you might get a little less, depending on what part of your leg has the most flexibility. Okay, let's hold it for 30. Just breathing. I want you to fill it with air. And again, the body check is super important. One of the things that some people do when they point their toes is they curl them. Try to extend them rather than curl them. I know that's a weird direction to get. I've been pointing my toes my whole life, right? All right, now at this point, we're going to take it all the way out to the side without lifting the other part of our body up. Now, I want you to go back to a slight flex here. You're going to feel it so deep inside the groin. Some nice pelvic work, some inner thigh work. Just let it, we're going to just give it 20 seconds here. Now, point it in this position. Shifts the whole game, right? 20 more seconds. And then bring it back up, pass it over, put your other hand on the mat, pass it over to the other side and out with a slight flex. Feel that delivery right down the hip. It's going to be 20 seconds again. Pulling on it. Now take it to that point. Now more of the glute is jumping into the party. So your face is toward the ceiling or turned to the non-extended side. All right, we're not letting go yet. We're coming back around, but into tabletop. Put the strap back in the hand of the respective foot. Hang on to that strap. Knees are under hips, hands are under shoulders, and then push that leg back into a flex, holding onto the strap, and then lifting it up as high as you can without taking your chest down too far. Keep pulling on it. And now I want you to lower your chest, point it, and take it up. Try not to tilt over to one side. Lower it down, slide it back in, open your knees and sit back into child pose. While you do that, take the strap off that leg. Breathe into it. We have open hips. And let's go to the other side. Right. I knew this is the workout I needed today. All right, we're going to start with that quad stretch. So come on down the side as you did before. Point the bottom leg, and then let's go into that quad stretch. Nice long stretch here. Again, if you cannot, bring it all the way to your glute. Take it to the 90-degree angle, the tabletop angle. Make sure your hips are tucked under. Now take it to the ceiling. Keep pulling it in. Open and close for 8. 1, 2, nice. 3, 4, good job. 5, 6, 7, good job. And 8, and here we go with the extension. Hold on to that as we bring ourselves onto our backs. Now we're in that slight flex. Straighten the other leg out to a flex. We're bringing this down for 10 seconds. This one doesn't want to move on my leg. All right, remember to, well, here's our 30 seconds. Remember to do your body check. Make sure that your hips are separated from your rib cage. You're laying on the back of your head, lying on the back of your head, belly button to spine, all that stuff. Yeah, all that stuff we love. Do your body checks. Beautiful. Now point the leg and we do the 10-second pull down. Don't forget to pay attention to your other side. And now hold it for 30 seconds. This really is very therapeutic for me right now. All right, take it out to the side with a slight flex. Hold it for 20. Don't let anything move off the ground. Double check your shoulder blades. Look away from it or look straight up. Now flex it and hold it there. Ow! Anybody else? And then bring it back up. Bring it to the front with a slight flex. 20 seconds. Feeling that nice spinal twist here. And then take it to that point for 20 seconds. Whatever you can do, pull it a little bit toward the face. You want to get so that the glute and the piriformis get more engaged, right? All right, we're coming around. Give it back to the respective hand. We're coming around to tabletop. Make sure your position is proper. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then let it slide back into that flex. Hold that first. Walk forward a little bit. Hold that first. And then lift it up. Bringing yourself all the way down. All right, bring that leg down. Keep the strap or towel or whatever on that leg and push into your downward facing dog. All right, so we're going to take it up, holding on to it as much as you can, and then cross it over to the other side and give it a nice big stretch. And then back to parallel. Nice. We're going to walk ourselves into forward fold. Just hang there to switch over to the other leg. If you're using a loop like I am, that might take a little more time than just pulling your towel over. So feel free to just go ahead. Okay. Back, walk it back to downward facing dog. Take the leg up. And then, oops, sorry, up. I keep running into the couch. And then over. And give it a nice big tension there. Running into my furniture. Good. And then back to the center and back to tabletop. Good job. Now we're going to take it off. Just one more muscle group to give a lot of attention to. And we're coming face down. So you don't need any loops or anything for this. It's going to be a lot of back work. All the way down. open up your legs and I'd like them flexed into the floor. You want your arms in your V and you're pulling pretty tightly, belly button to spine, eyes down, and row into your chest and out 8 times. Stretch. 3, as much as you can, not hurting any sensitive parts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend, lift and lower. Hold and down. Hold and down. Hold and down. Hold. Now flatten those feet. Flatten those feet. And then lower it down and let your body just drop into a curl. Put your face to one side. You let go of the strap now. And then your face to the other side. Put your hands back into the floor. Into your lifted position. We're going to do this the split right here. You can do this one with or without the strap. Just hold it right there. Nice flex, flat foot behind you. Good. Now instead of going down, we're going to rotate that foot and come to the front. The gate pose. Then we're going to stretch over. Nice. Keep that foot flexed. Back to the front. And then bring your hand around and just let yourself lean over, let go of that strap a little bit. Good. And bring it back to center. Coming back into our kneeling position. All right. Don't put it on the foot until you have the foot forward. It would be very awkward to do that. So bring the foot forward. I got to face this way so I don't go behind you. Bring the foot forward. Strap it. And we're just going to hold it in that flex. My foot where it belongs. Pull into it. Now, bring the foot behind you, over here to gate pose. Arm up and over. And then bring it down and reach. Good. Bring it back to center. Release the strap. And we're going to come into our seated butterfly, no strap. All right. Just pull back and lift your chest. So you're gripping your ankles, pulling back and lifting your chest. Then find your folded leg position if you have one, like your arms into cactus and side to side of the body. Now add a reach. And then reach behind and lift up, or put your hands on the mat and lift up. And release down. Roll your shoulders back 4 times. And then forward. And breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. I really thank you for coming to this stretch class. We opened ourselves up by using the opening tension of the strap. There was so much more we could do, but I think we got it